days are short and the night is long. When you're not around, I lay here staring at the ceiling, so cold and long. Remembering the day we met and the long drive home. 'Cause I'm in the middle of a hurricane. Oh, what a beautiful day. I don't want these weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. What a beautiful day. I don't want these weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. And I'm in the middle of a hurricane. Oh, what a beautiful day. To end, I'm afraid of September 1st. You wonder why I'm going crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. With 2,000 miles you're driving right into my arms. I never thought to expect it. I never dreamt it'd be easy. But if this movie is just for me, well, don't tell. 'Cause I'm in the middle of a hurricane. And oh, what a beautiful day. I don't want these weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. I've been running in circles. My whole world's upside down. The days are short and the night is. Well, hello everybody. Welcome here to YazTini Lounge. Another night on Dan's Tales. Who's ready to have some fun out there? I definitely know I am. I'm definitely in the mood for some fun today. Well, let's kick it off with some music right off the bat, shall we? That works for me. This is a song that I wrote ways back for Relay for Life. When I did a show in Glendale, I put the song together a week before, and it's called We Walk. And I think with all the struggles going on right now, it's kind of fitting because it reminds us that we just keep going, right? Say a little love and say a little truth for someone who's having a bad day, and hold on to faith, and hold on to hands of someone who just can't get through the day. 'Cause we walk for love, and we walk for hope, and we walk for faith, and we walk to let them know that they are not alone. Say a little truth and say a joke or two for someone who's having a bad day, and hold on to me, and hold on to you and someone, who made it through. 'Cause we walk for love, and we walk for hope, and we walk for faith, and we walk to let them know that they are not alone. Well, how many can say that I have not been touched? And how many can say that I am not affected? And how many can say I was there that day? And how many can say, well, I have light the way? 'Cause we walk for love, and we walk for hope, and we walk for faith, and we walk to let them know that we walk for love, and we walk for hope, and we walk for faith, and we walk to let them know that they are not alone. All right, now we're rocking, huh? Well, we have a really fun night coming up tonight. A whole bunch of new things. Hope you guys like the new logo. You can check it out. It's on this side right here. It's kind of cool. Made that up last night. It's pretty cool. The one in the intro as well. A whole bunch of new surprises tonight. After last week's catastrophe, which I apologize for. I couldn't get online, so the internet was down. And it's funny because I might as well bring that up now. I need to apologize to my family and everybody. I was a total wanker. When it finished, I felt, it's easy to say, everything happens for a reason. Everything is there. It's because of something else. God does it because you got to get through something. That's easy to say, but when you're in the throes of it, you can think it, but sometimes it gets caught from the brain to the heart. It just gets confused, and so I was kind of a jerk. So it was not a good thing. But I did learn from it, which is huge. And there was a reason for it. I needed to step back and kind of figure out what I want to do with this whole show stuff. So it is what it is. I'm moving on now, so some new surprises. Our friend Brian, 2 weeks ago, asked for Sister Golden Hair. So I thought that was a really cool idea. I didn't recognize the song excuse me, until I actually listened to it afterwards. Thank you guys for sending me the copy of it. And I went, oh my God, I know that song. So I'll play that song, but that song was written in 1975 by a band called America. And I thought, tonight, let's make it a 70s night. So there'll be a whole bunch of songs from the 70s. That'll be kind of fun. So this one is from the 70s. It's from a band called Bad Company, called Shooting Star. Cheers to everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Yay. Oh, and before I get into the song, one very important thing I do have to point out about last week. Sharon and Ron, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I was in the depths of despair because it didn't work. I was just freaking out. I even pulled out my hair, as you can see. And they brought over 2 bottles of wine, which were fantastic. The wine they made themselves, which is very good. Recommend it. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. And Steve, you're right. It's Friday night. It must be time for YazTini Lounge. This is Bad Company, written in 1975 for the Straight Shooter album. Johnny was a schoolboy when he heard his first Beatles song. Love me do, I think it was, and from there it didn't take him long. Got himself a guitar, used to play every night. And now he's in a rock and roll outfit and everything's alright. Don't you know, don't you know? Well, Johnny told his mama, hey mama, I'm a-going away. I'm gonna hit the big time, gonna be a big star someday, yeah. Well, mama came to the door with a teardrop in her eyes. And Johnny said, don't cry, mama, just smile and wave goodbye. 'Cause don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yeah, don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yes, and all the world will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. Well, Johnny made a record, it went straight up to #1. And suddenly everyone loved to hear him sing his songs. Watching the world go by, surprising it goes so fast. Johnny looked around him and said, hell, I made the big times and laugh. Don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yeah, don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yes, and all the world will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. Well, Johnny died one night, he died in his bed. Bottle of whiskey and Dan beer CDs by his head. And Johnny's life passed him by like a warm summer's day. If you listen to the wind, you can still hear him play. Don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yeah, don't you know, don't you know, well, don't you know that you are a shooting star, yes, and all the world will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. Yeah, a little Bad Company. Check the tuning to knocked out a little bit. Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of surprises coming out tonight. I have a special guest going to be joining me out here tonight. Oh, I know, it's going to be cool. It's going to be so much fun. Yes. And it's something to look forward to coming up in future episodes. I got a whole bunch of new plans. I'm going to do some skits in here. I'm going to have different sections and different periods where you may have a video jump in of me doing something goofy from the week earlier. Who knows? Right? Because it's been a pretty wild week, right? So it's going to be a fun time. Oh, my phone's being hit text. What's going on with that? See what's going on in the world on the phone, right? Who's texting me? Oh, need my glasses. Can't wear my glasses with this one. Oh, thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. All right, you guys are liking it. Thank you very much. This is great. Hey, Cheryl, Matt, how you guys doing? Brian, cheers, big guy. Cheers, everyone. I really appreciate you guys coming out here. I said it. That's right. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do. I'd like to bring my numbers up if you don't mind. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit subscribe and you'll get notified when I'm doing these shows. But for future reference, like I said, I was talking about future stuff. If you guys have a cool idea of a skit you'd like to see or a different section where, play a certain something at a certain point, shoot me an email, shoot me on the line there. We'll see what's going on, okay? All right, let's do a little acoustic jam to get my fingers kind of rolling tonight. This is one of my favorite little acoustic numbers. God, I just love playing that song. It's just a jam session every time I play. It's always different. One cool thing coming up tonight, you may see I've gotten bright in here all of a sudden. I have a very, very, very extraordinarily talented, unbelievable human being who's going to come in here and sing. I am so excited and so proud to introduce to you the one, the only amazing Sophia Beers. Come on in. The crowd goes crazy! Woo!
Hi.
Well, let me unmute you 1 second. Hang on. You ready, Soph?
I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
How ready are you?
Hi. So we're gonna be singing The Joke, and about a week ago, I would say, I was just scrolling through songs because I wanted to see what was out there, and I passed by this song and I was like, oh my God, I love it. And then my dad loved it too, and I was like, why not sing it? So we're gonna be singing that today, The Joke.
It's true, and this is all Sophia's find. Who wrote it?
Who did write it?
Brandy Carlisle, I think, isn't it?
Brandy Carla, that's it.
I think. Okay, me check the tuning. That last song really knocked it out of tune big time. I was beating on the strings. All right, guys, get your mind out of the gutter. Come on. My D string didn't want to go in tune. Okay, you ready, Soph?
I'm ready.
Am I ready is the question. All right. The Joke.
Feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep them from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face, stress you down and tell you that your place is in the middle when they hate the way you shine. I see you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies. I've seen how it ends. And the joke's on them. You get discouraged, don't you, girl? It's a brother's world for a while longer. We gotta dance with the devil on the river to beat the stream. Call it living the dream. Call it kicking the ladder. They come to kick dirt in your face, to call you weak and then displace you after carrying your baby on the back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair, and you're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies. I've seen how it ends. And the joke's on them.
Nice. Nice,
That
baby.
was fun.
That was awesome. Give me 5. You killed it. So
Thank
some
you,
comments here.
thank you.
People liking it. Oh, Sophia, I'm floored. Matt floored.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, amazing, Cheryl. All right, thank you guys.
All right, I'll
Some
see you
text.
guys next time. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sophia. Big round of applause for the amazing Sophia Beers. She's awesome. Love you, honey. Bye. Thanks. Oh, that was great. Oh, that's as good as it gets right there. She was killing it. This out of the way. All right. That goes there with that one. All right, what's coming up next? That's a good question. All right. Woo, that was awesome. God, that made me happy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. And yes, I know I said you guys. You know what has to happen, right? Woohoo! All right, thank you guys for enjoying. I love that. Hey, keep encouraging her. She'll come back. I love it when she's here. Man, my strings are just not staying in tune tonight. All right. What would it be in a live show without tuning up a guitar, huh? I don't think it wouldn't be a live show. It would be an unlive show. I guess that'd be a dead show, maybe. Hey, there you go. But then we'd be so stoned we wouldn't know, right? Okay. Let's get back to the rock and roll here. Back to the 70s. Like I said, this is going to be a 70s night. This next song, I've played it several times. It's one of my favorite songs. And I have to laugh. I got a text today from a friend of mine, Barbara, saying, "Oh yeah, this is great. You know, I absolutely love. I know you love this song. It's your favorite song. Here's somebody talking about it. Somebody else playing it. Favorite song. I have a lot of favorite songs. What can I say? This one I really do love though, and it's from the '70s, so I kind of brought it in for tonight's show. This is "Landslide" by Fleetwood Mac. And I know some of you know the story behind when I started playing this. I just was at a show and someone asked me to play it, and I made up how I played it on the spot. And I went, that's pretty close. It kind of works. Go figure. Then I looked up how to actually play the song properly, and I was like, I was pretty close, and I liked my version, so I kept it. So a little more 70s action, a little Fleetwood Mac. Took my love and took it down. I climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, and the landslide brought me down. Mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child that's in my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean's tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. 'Cause I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. And time makes you older, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. So take your love, take 'em down. If you climb the mountain, and if you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, then the landslides brought me down. Mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child that's in my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean's tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. 'Cause I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. Take your love and take them down. If you climb the mountain and if you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, then the landslides brought me down. The landslides brought me down. Such a pretty song. You know, I gotta say, Stephen X, you are a damn good writer. That's all I can say about that. She's a mighty fine writer. Yeah, it's a song, isn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, she's a mighty, mighty, mighty fine writer. Mighty, mighty, mighty fine writer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that works. Or not. Oh, this is great. Feels so good to be back, let me just say. I feel much better today. This next song, it's off my last CD. I do like this song a lot, and I like the story behind the song. When I wrote it, a friend came over. And I know some of you know the story, but for those of you who may not know it, and she was really interested in somebody, and this person was moving out here for her. He was just really excited, but afraid that he might be going back home soon. And so I remember ran in the studio after hearing her tell the story and being so engrossed in her whole aura had changed. She was so excited. It was just almost like a little schoolgirl. It was unbelievable. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It was great to see her smile like that. She was just glowing. It was nice. So this song was kind of based off that and about relationships, and it's called September 1st. You wonder why I'm going crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, 2,000 miles you're driving right into my arms. I never thought to expect it. I never dreamt it'd be easy. But if this movie's just for me, well, don't tell. 'Cause I'm in the middle of a hurricane. And oh, what a beautiful day. Well, I don't want the these weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. Well, I've been running in circles. My whole world's upside down. The days are short and the night is long. When you're not around, I lay here staring at the ceiling, so cold and alone, remembering the day we met and the long drive home. 'Cause I'm in the middle of a hurricane, and oh, what a beautiful day. The weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. 'Cause I'm in the middle of a hurricane, and oh, what a beautiful day. And I don't want these weeks to end, 'cause I'm afraid of September 1st. Woohoo! Thank you guys very much. Hope everyone's having a great time. I know I am. I certainly am. All right. I need a drink after that one. A couple things to let you guys know. Hope you guys like the new title of the show, Dan's Tales from the YazTini Lounge. I was talking to my sister Julie just yesterday, and told her I want to find a cool name for it. And we're throwing stuff around back and forth, and we ended up landing on Dan's Tales. And I was driving home like, oh, that's really kind of cool. That works. So now it's Dan's Tales from YazTini Lounge. Whew. Can't even talk anymore. Go through. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. I told you more surprises, right? So, now I was playing the Betty. That's that guitar. As you know, all my guitars have names. So this time, I'm bringing out the 12-string for this song. Make sure you're still in tune. Since it is a 70s themed night, I thought it'd be pretty fair to bring in a 70s guitar, right? And this song was all about, this guitar is all about the 70s with the 12 strings and something different. Now this guitar, I absolutely love this guitar, and this guitar will go to my grave with me. This guitar is called Faith. And you ask me why? Why is it called Faith? When we got engaged, the woman always gets an engagement gift and all that. And Yasmin and I were talking. She's like, you need an engagement gift. So she bought me the guitar. So it's based upon the idea of the name your faith. You're with somebody. You have faith that's you're just gonna get through it. No matter what, you're gonna get through it. So that's why this guitar is called Faith. Grab a little bit of water. Hey, April, I'm glad you joined. Steve, I'm glad you guys liked Sophia's song. I love that too. John, thank you. Hey, buddy, you made it all right. Okay, this next song is for Brian. He asked me to play it last time. Make sure I got the right sheet music up. Okay. Now, hopefully I can pull this off. This is Sister Golden Hair by America. Brian, just for you. All right? So if I can remember how it goes now. Wish me luck. Oh, hang on. Something's out of tune there. Something doesn't sound right. Hang on, let me fix that. That's gonna drive me wacky. Sorry. You know, if it doesn't sound good, it's gonna drive me just insane. I see the A was out. It's a little flat, like my head. Ba-dum-bum. Thank you, folks. I'm here all week. Don't forget to try the fish. See, the hard part to this guitar is there's actually, oh, shit, wrong one. There's 12 strings to tweak, not just 6. One's an octave higher. It's kind of fun. And for being a musician, this is where you love a guitar tech who checks you before you get the guitar. Because you have so many little things you got to do. Make sure it's in tune. There it is. And I can never figure out which tuning head to use. All right, I think I fixed it. Too cool for words. Let's try this again, shall we? Much better. Okay, again, Sister Golden Hair. And I wasn't just buying time to remember how the song went, I promise. Although cheers everybody, I did help to figure that one out. Okay. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I lost my sights on Monday, and I got myself undressed. I am ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can't be a friend of mine. I try to thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Try to keep about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Do-wop, 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 she-wop, bop, bop, do-wop, she-wop, she-do. Doo-wop, shoo-wop, doo-wop, shoo-wop, bop. Doo-wop, shoo-wop, shoo-doo. Doo-wop, shoo-bop, doo-wop, shoo-bop, bop. Doo-wop, shoo-dop, doo. Doo-wop, shoo-wop, doo-wop, bop. Doo-wop, shoo-wop, shoo-doo. All right, Brian, there you go. Sister Golden Hair. My version of it, anyway. How are we doing time-wise? Doing pretty good. This is nice. All right. The lyrics, because, you know, I never know the lyrics, so I got to figure those out. And that's what those are there for. Now, I was thinking, you know, this is the 70s show. That's 70s show! And I got the 12-string going. So I thought, let's really try something completely different. Something that you've never, ever done. And it's a 12-string song. Now, this song was actually released in 1969. I know what you're saying. I'm ahead of you, all right? 69 isn't 70, dude. Come on, can't you count? Don't you think about math? Well, sometimes. But it was originally released on Mercury Records in 1969. It was then released on RCA Records in 1973. Therefore, I am going with a 73 release date and saying it's released in the 70s. There we go. I made it. Woohoo! All right. But what song is it, you're wondering? Does anyone know while I'm tuning? Thank you, Mike. Does anybody know while I'm tuning if you can figure out what it is? Now, there is a delay, so I'll wait a minute because I got to really get this tuning up. What song is it? It's a 12-string, and the artist, so that you know, always walked around with a 12-string guitar. I'm not going to tell you where he's from, but before he made it, even after he made it, 12-string was his guitar of choice that he wrote on. So I'll wait to get any answers. If anyone knows this song, it'd be kind of fun. If anyone types it in. I know there's a delay. It's funny because I'm talking to you, but I'm looking at the screen and there's a delay behind it. And it just kind of makes me laugh because it's humorous. Anybody know what it is? I'll start playing it, see if you can figure this one out. See if I can remember how it goes. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Though I've crossed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating in my tin can, far above the moon? Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. All right, well, that's good. Not too bad for the, third time I've ever played this song in my entire life. I think it came out pretty good. All right, let's go on to some more rock and roll music. This is great. We're in the 70s. Oh my God. Woo. Cool, I wonder if you guys even hear the guitar there. All right, forgot to unmute it, but that's okay. It's all good. Let's go back to some of the other stuff here. Chip, chip, cherry-o. All right. Kicking sauce, you made it. Oh, this is way out now. It's funny, I do have the air conditioning going, and I had noticed that this guitar gets right under it. My low E seems to always go out of tune with that. I think I gotta learn from that, don't you? I'm a little slow on the uptake, I guess. All right. This next song, it's on my forthcoming CD, and I wrote the song for my dad, and I'm playing it because it is Memorial Day coming up. My dad was a veteran, so thank God he made it back home safe. He was in the Korean War, and this is wish to all the veterans out there. Thank you very much for your service, for your help. Thank you. This is 18th hole. Sun came up on a cold May morning, world it was in blue. I sat alone, watching the tears break myself in two. I never knew that time could stop and change my view. But you looked up and said, son, you know that it's true. That I'm gonna ride the morning sunrise, and I'm gonna be that warm breeze. I'm gonna play golf up in the stars, 'cause the 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? The sun went down on a warm May evening, world it was in red. Colors spin, spirals and turns, everything's been said. So close your eyes and don't look back, 'cause I'm alright. I got faith, I'll see you again, just not tonight. 'Cause you're gonna ride the morning sunrise, and you're gonna be that warm breeze. You're gonna play golf up in the stars, 'cause the 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? you never knew that time could stop and change your view. But I looked up and said, son, you know that it's true, that I'm gonna ride the morning sunrise, and I'm gonna be that warm breeze. I'm gonna play golf up in the stars, 'cause the 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? The 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? The 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? I said the 18th hole is Neptune, don't you know? Love you, Dad. Love you. Miss you. Miss you, Mom. All right, now we're getting near the end of the show tonight there, folks, laddies. Laddies and lassies, we're getting near the end of the show. I know, I guess in horrible accent, but yeah, it's fun. That's all good. Again, thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you like the logo. If so, shoot me an email, let me know what you think of it. Don't forget, we have a whole bunch of other stuff coming up in future episodes, of little skits and segments. Can make almost maybe a variety show. Who knows? Be kind of fun. We're gonna find out though, right? Tell your friends about this. Tell them to come down Friday night, 7 p.m. Come to see Dan's Tales at YazTini Lounge. Send requests, whatever you guys want to see or hear. You know, shoot me a line. If I can figure it out, I'll be happy to play it. And if those you have requested, I've turned the night into something that you've requested, which is kind of fun. I like that. Makes it an adventure for me. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe. Tell all your friends to hit subscribe. Just come down, hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And I think next week I'm even going to try to do it on to, what do you call it, Facebook as well. I tried last week and it crashed, but I have a new way of doing it. I think I figured it out. So this song, I'm going to end the night tonight with one of my favorite songs, and yes, it is. And Barbara, thank you for the version. It was very nice you sent over. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Dan Beer style. If you know the words, please sing along. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. And somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. And then one day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops is where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Your bluebirds fly over the rainbow, then why can't I? And then one day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops is where you find me. And then one day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are fly. If bluebirds fly over the rainbow, then why can't I? All right, I want to thank every one of you for joining another adventure at Dan's Tales in the YazTini Lounge. I'm still getting used to saying the name. Dan's Tales in YazTini Lounge. Hope you guys had a great time. I said you guys, so one last toast to everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you have a very safe, healthy, and happy weekend. Hope you barbecue. Love you guys. I really appreciate it. There may be some swag coming up down the road. If you're interested, let me know. It's going to be a fun time. Tell your friends. Tell everyone you know about this right here. Okay, we want everybody to come out on Friday night and hang out and just kind of end your work week on a good, positive, loving note. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Cheers. Till next Friday, 7 p.m. Dan's Tales in YazTini Lounge. We're signing out.